Secretary of State Mike Pompeo was joined by presidential advisor Ivanka Trump to release the State Department's annual Trafficking in Persons report. He had bad news to relay on Myanmar, formerly known as Burma.
In Southeast Asia, Burma's armed forces and others in the Rakhine state dislocated hundreds of thousands of Rohingya and members of other ethnic groups, many of whom were exploited through the region as a result. Some in the Burmese military also recruited child soldiers and subjected adults and children from ethnic minority groups to forced labor.
Pompeo also singled out Libya, North Korea, and Iran as among the worst offenders, saying Iran punished victims of trafficking instead of the perpetrators.
Francisca Awam Mbuli.
But the ceremony also honored 10 heroes dedicated to ending human trafficking, who have often put their own lives at risk. Awa Mbuli from Cameroon experienced modern slavery herself.
When I arrived at the Gulf Cooperation Council, there wasn't a job teaching English. I was trafficked into slavery as a domestic worker, where I didn't earn anything but inhuman treatment and sexual abuses. When I said that I wanted to go home, they told me that I had a debt of $3,000, which I had to pay, and then pay my flight back home. This was a lie.
She now leads programs to economically empower women who are survivors of human trafficking in Cameroon. Another Hero Award winner said everyone can do their part to fight human trafficking by being a conscientious consumer.
In many cases, I found that the companies has been complicit in human trafficking in their supply chain. So we can put pressure on the company by saying that I do not want to buy the tainted product.
Kim Yong-chul has exposed forced labor conditions in South Korea and globally, particularly of migrant fishermen. Cindy Saine, VOA News, Washington.